Hi friends, it's Jay Nodot, the old guy, bringing you another video today. Can you guess the topic? Let's see how right you are. That's correct, it's Disney. Now that is a Disney Pez. I do pay attention to the views I receive and noted that the one I did on Disney banks was more popular than some of the others. I decided to show you some more of my banks today. Let's get started. In today's viewing of my Disney banks by starting with a returning guest. Yes, it's Snow White. She did appear on my last video and agreed to make a reappearance today. You notice Snow White has a charming pose with her hands folded in front of her, like the humble young lady that she is, and she has a beautiful smile looking at us with her beautiful dark eyes. And just to show everyone, Snow White is indeed a bank, there is the money slot. Her colors are very vivid and very authentic looking. She is one of my favorites, as that must be easy to tell, and she will make another appearance later in this video. Thank you, Snow White, for joining us today. How can we have Snow White without her favorite 7 dwarfs also making an appearance? Her 7 most faithful friends who stand by her and support her in all things. They're a happy group of guys. I will do a video later on each of the 7 dwarfs. Friends, if you're wondering if this is a bank, it is not. This is a piece of sculpture that I've had for a number of years. I really like it because the colors are so vivid, the character's very lifelike, and it goes well with Snow White. Now, what Disney bank collection would be complete without at least one Mickey Mouse? And there he is, the gentleman who started it all. Mickey is also a functional bank. The coin slot is on the top of his head. Mickey's colors are very vivid, and he's entertaining to have on the shelves. You notice how he's got his hand behind his back and his palm is open. I wonder if he's asking for a collection. Mickey stands about 12 inches tall. As you can see, the colors are very vivid. And if a cartoon character can be lifelike, then Mickey definitely is. Here is the First Lady of Disney, Minnie Mouse. Hi, Minnie. Thank you for coming along today with Mickey and making sure he arrived. You're also a very nice collectible bank, and your colors are also very vivid and your smile charming. Minnie also has some skills in modeling. With years and years of practice at Disney under her belt, she knows how to strike a pose, turning sideways to show us that wonderful smile. She too is a functional bank, with the coin slot being on the top of her head and the opening in the bottom. And guess what? She has some coins inside. Thank you, Minnie. Well, look who's joining us for this parade today of our Disney banks. It's 2 of Disney's biggest stars. We have Jessie, who's giving us a bit of a wink, and we have Woody. Notice they have their hands up because they are successful in saving coins. They're also posing for us by turning around to show us just how wonderful the colors are and how realistic the piggy banks look. For the very curious, the coin slots are in the tops of their hats, and the empty point is in their feet. Jessie and Woody are happy that they're able to successfully save. They're also very nice little characters to have out, approximately 4 inches tall. They can fit on any shelf nicely. Woody and Jessie, thank you so much for coming today. And here we have a menagerie of Disney characters, all the classics in fact. Goofy in the center, with Mickey and Minnie on either side, and Daisy and Donald on the sides of Mickey and Minnie. And of course, someone that has to be the center of attention is Bluto. I think the artwork in this bank is great. You can see there's quite a bit of detail in the castle, with the towers painted and the crenellations along the wall, and even some lights showing in the windows. An excellent bank This was one of my first. Here we have the back view of the bank. And again, you can see that the artwork continues all the way around. A very nice piece to have on display if you're a Disney fan. If you're wondering where the coin slot is, it is in the top of the bank behind one of the towers. And of course, the coin slot is on the bottom. So guys, you all got together and came out today to show us more about Disney banks. Thank you very much. And I hope to see more of you later. Oh no, who do we have here? It's Zurg. Don't worry, we're not going to let Zurg take the coin banks because our hero, Buzz Lightyear, is on the opposite side of the bank. Yes, that's true. There's Buzz ready to go and save the universe to infinity and beyond. And on the back side is Zurg. Again, you can see that the artistic work is very well done. This is a very nice bank. It's very colorful. Again, what can I say about the artwork from Disney? These banks are old, and you would think they would have been faded quite a bit by now, but they're still very bright and very eye-catching. This is also one of my favorites. Buzz is a true hero. And guess where the coin slot is, friends? Between Zurg's hands. Don't worry, I think Zurg has reformed. Buzz has taught him a lesson. And Buzz is a real hero because he understands that he is not anything special, just an ordinary toy like all the rest. The exit point for the coins is on the base. Thanks, Zurg. Thanks, Buzz, for coming out today and helping us learn about Disney banks and helping us save. Truly one of Disney's all-time favorite characters is Lightning McQueen. Lightning also made an appearance on my last video, but agreed to come back today for an encore. The bank is well done with great detail and colorations. This bank has been played with a great deal and it's still in fantastic shape. The coin slot is on top and the coin exit is on the base. And speaking of racing, it would appear our menagerie of characters has taken a taxi ride that may be getting a little out of control. Or rather than the taxi, it may be the characters getting a little out of control. This bank deserves a more detailed view because there's poor old Goofy hanging on for dear life. He looks totally terrified. Bluto, though, is happy. He has his bone and he is in the trunk, all snug and sound. The coin slot is on top in the taxi sign, and once again, the coin release is in the base. Thank you guys for coming back. I hope you make it home safely. What video with Disney would be complete without an appearance from Tinkerbell? Hi, Tinkerbell. Glad you could drop by again today. You also made an appearance in my last video. Tinkerbell is not a bank, but rather a small box. Tink, you managed to put yourself back together well. I did tell you Snow White would be making an appearance again today, and there she is. She's made it home safely, sitting out by her well, and her friends are surrounding her. Once again, I don't have to talk about how great the colors are because you can see for yourself. And the detail on the characters are just extraordinary. The artwork continues all the way around the wishing well. It includes all 7 of the dwarfs. This is another very nice bank to have on your shelf. And not only that, it does have the classic original Disney princess in Snow White. And of course you can see one of my favorites, good old Grumpy. It does look as though Woody made it home safely. This is also a very nice bank. Again, you can see the colors just pop, and I love the theming. Don't worry about Jessie, she made it back safely too. Again, the colors are just explosive, and the expressions on their faces are so realistic. A great piece to have on your shelf. You can see the artwork continues all the way around and is expertly done. The coin slot is on the top, or the roof if you prefer. And guess where the coin exit is? You got it, on the base. And Jessie is guarding it. This is our last piece for today, and of course, I can't end without Snow White once again visiting us. She's stunning in her gown, and those expressions on her face are just beautifully done. The artwork is supreme. And Snow White agreed to give us a fashion display by showing you her gown. Thank you, Snow White, for coming back by. Friends, thank you for joining us for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it and maybe have learned a bit more about Disney banks. You can see that I have a modest collection of Disney banks. I do enjoy them. I think they're great little things to collect, and I hope one day to pass them on to my grandkids. We're also going to do some future videos on the 7 Dwarfs and talk about their characteristics and such, because I love those guys. They're just fantastic. If you have any other ideas, please let me know. So once again, friends, please view my videos and leave comments. Give me thumbs up or thumbs down if you prefer. And please subscribe. So until next time, this is J No Dot, the old guy, wishing you happy trails.